Hello, watching NewsFirst Prime. I'm Rahul Dayan. The entire state's eye will definitely be on a single house and, of course, on all the participants inside the house, and that is definitely Bigg Boss. So, here today, I have with me Bigg Boss isn't in contestant and actor Snehith. Snehith ಅವರೇ, first of all, ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ.
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ರಾಹುಲ್, ಹೇಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
ನಾನು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ. How are you?
I'm good, bro.
So, how's life after Bigg Boss?
It's good, bro. I feel like it's more or less the same
Mhm.
because I haven't changed as a person. Whoever I was before the show, I am pretty much the same person. But so a lot has changed outside,
Mhm.
without, but within there is not much of a change.
So, has Bigg Boss brought in positive changes
Hmm.
in your character weight or in terms of the bonding which you have with your friends or family? Or is it something negative which you have learnt out of the Bigg Boss house?
It's made me a lot more resilient.
Mhm.
It's made me very strong as a person. And apart from that, it's taught me lessons, like life lessons,
Mhm.
like what I would have learned in the outside world, say in like 5 years. I learned the same lessons in, say, 8-9 weeks. So I've learned that from Bigg Boss, and apart from that,
It's all good.
yeah, it's all.
So, how's the love from people? How are the people receiving you? If they, even if you meet them on the roads,
Hmm.
do they still recall all those incidents inside the Bigg Boss house and say, "Sir, ಹಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಿತ್ತು, ಒಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹಿಂಗ್ change ಮಾಡಬೇಕಿತ್ತು," ಆ ಥರ?
Yeah, so when you're doing a fiction show, right,
Mhm.
people judge the character you're playing. So they say that your character should have done this or done that. They're basically judging the writing of the show. But when you go to a reality show, right, people are judging your character,
Mhm.
like who you are. And that makes the world of a difference. And I took some while to get used to it, but there's been a lot of love, man, like from kids, uh, from women, from like families. So my favorite thing is, like, say I'm walking on a road, uh, and or I'm traveling in the metro or something,
Mhm.
and
You do that?
yeah,
Okay.
I travel in the metro all the time. Like
Okay.
I love Bangalore city, dude.
Uh-huh.
Like Bangalore is my like favorite city, and like there's something about Bangalore, and like traveling in the metro like gives you like a very good perspective on Bangalore. You
Like
can
a
see,
reality.
yeah, and you can see the whole city like pass you through. So when someone looks at you and there's a spark in their eye, right? That, oh, this guy.
Uh-huh.
And for a brief moment, it's very fleeting. For that very brief moment, they're happy. And that brings me great joy, bro. That someone just looked at you and even for like 2 seconds, they were happy. Like, that is what makes my life happier.
Very nice. So,
Yeah.
season 11 is starting this Sunday.
Mhm.
So, what according to you is the main or the major part? Like
Hmm.
the mindset of a contestant, will that have an effective, influence in winning the title or being a good contestant
Hmm.
inside the house?
See, winning is not up to you.
Mhm.
You have nothing to do with the winning or the losing of the show. One thing that plays a major part is how strong you are mentally and how resilient you are.
Mhm.
It's all about perseverance there, because like every week it's like a test, and most of the weeks you lose.
Of course.
Most of the weeks you lose, and that ability to pick yourself after you've lost and say, I'm ready to fight again, right? Like,
Mhm.
it's that scene from Avengers Endgame where Captain America is like ready to fight the whole world with just like a broken shield.
Yeah.
So the house breaks you, but you need to get back up and say, bring it on. Like,
Let's hustle.
like I've got one more round left in you. Like, it's like a boxing match.
So yes, Nate, if you would like to recall your memories from the
Hmm.
Bigg Boss house,
Hmm.
so of course everybody will have a mixed emotions, like
Hmm.
good moments inside
Hmm.
the house,
Hmm.
bad moments.
Hmm.
So what according to you is the best moment of your Bigg Boss journey and the
Hmm.
worst moment of your Bigg Boss journey?
Hmm. The first week where I became the captain,
Mhm.
and I dedicated my win to my mom.
Mhm.
I feel like that's one great moment. And then me becoming the captain for the second time, So the first time I didn't get the photo,
Mhm.
the family photo. You get a family
Yeah,
photo
yeah, yeah.
and like in the whatever wall of fame. So I had to become the captain second time to get the photo.
Mhm, mhm.
So that was a great moment for me.
Okay.
Uh, Worst moment was when I couldn't stop the task where Sangeeta and Pratap were injured in their eye. Like,
Like the patience test.
no, not the patience test. Like, there was some water
Yeah,
task,
yeah.
like, and their eyes got injured. Like, I regret that a bit. Like, I wish, like, if I'd
You could
stopped
have,
that, no,
yeah,
like, I would have, like,
felt that yes, I could have done this.
and I
So
had,
now
yeah.
after all those things, and
Hmm.
if you want to recall something out of the Big Boss house, have
Hmm.
you learned something from your bad moments inside the house, which has changed you as a person in the outside world?
I felt like initially, the first week, right, uh, I was a bit too angry.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I couldn't control my anger, and I might have like said uh, certain things which were like unwarranted. Say me getting into fight with Pratap in the first week was like it was uncalled for. But it, it teaches you the house teaches you patience, man,
Mm-hmm.
and it teaches you the hard way. Like it doesn't like sit you down, and it doesn't teach you like you have to learn patient.
Like
It slaps you in the
automatically,
face.
yeah, yeah,
It slaps you in the face, and it really like
learn it.
learn. You either learn or like you go out. So Big Boss teaches you everything the hard way. So
But you've
that.
learned all that and adopted all those qualities in your real life at this point of time.
See, the thing about the human condition is you learn a lot of lessons, but then you still forget them. But life is a better teacher than any reality show can be. So if there is something you've not learned and you've not like incorporated it into your life, life will teach you again. So yeah, man.
So from this Sunday,
Hmm.
season 11 is
Hmm.
launching.
Hmm.
So if at all, if any contestant had to ask you
Hmm.
some kind of an input
Hmm.
to sustain inside the house for a
Hmm.
longer time, or
Hmm.
to be a successful contestant inside the Big Boss
Hmm.
house, so what would that input be?
Stand alone.
Alone?
Alone. Stand alone.
Why?
Uh,
Because we have seen many fellow contestants,
hmm.
forming a group
Hmm.
and sustaining for a longer time.
Hmm.
Won't that work inside the Big Boss house?
I don't think so. I don't think that works. Uh, See, with the Big Boss house, right? Uh, if you stand alone, people will see more of who you are. If you stand with a team or a group, then you become one piece of that group. So they can't really see your character.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, don't get into groups. Although the human tendency is to get into a group, like you also have this tendency to belong to someone or to a group, or it's a lot of peer pressure also. Like, come into our group, you'll get whatever. But just stand alone and like fight.
So there is this common man's question. I think even I am very curious about that.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys, before entering into the Big Boss house, you tend to work out a lot,
Mm.
maintain your physique and
Mm.
all that. So after getting inside the house,
Mm.
you, be it or Vinay or
Mm.
Michael or
Mm.
Karthik,
Mm.
you guys like were actually concentrating more on your bodybuilding and fitness.
Mm.
So how was that journey and how was that bonding? And do actually contestant inside the house get all the equipments which you get in a normal gym, or
See,
can you maintain it the same in the same way?
it's very minimal.
Mm-hmm.
Like the equipment you have there is very minimal, but the thing is, you need strength to survive in that house because there are a lot of physical tasks, right? So if you do not have the strength to do it, and if you stop lifting weights, you lose that strength.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the food they give you is very limited, so you are on a caloric deficit
Automatically.
automatically.
Yeah.
So if you have a tendency to lose weight like I do, then it's a huge problem.
Did you face it?
I lost close to 7-8 kilos, bro.
Oh.
And uske pehle it was not like I was fat also. Like I had already shredded and like I
Mm-hmm.
was like proper like at like say 10% body fat when I entered the house.
Mm-hmm.
And there was not even like fat to lose, so I was just losing muscle.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you see the episodes, like every week I'm like getting shrunken, like my face is like going.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, I faced a lot of that.
So now, if you had to delete one moment
Hmm.
in from your Big Boss journey inside the house,
Hmm.
so which moment would that be?
I would probably like try to delete some fight I had with Pratap the first week,
Mm-hmm.
where I called him a name
Mm-hmm.
and it really stuck.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I was like, maybe I should have just like kept quiet, bro. Like you had no uh, say in that fight. Why did you have to go and get into a fight with that guy?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, no.
So even after all this,
Hmm.
people watch, and we also had like 24/7,
Hmm.
viewing option also.
Hmm.
So even after all that, people do think that is Big Boss scripted or is
Hmm.
it actually a reality?
Hmm.
So what would you like to convey about that question?
See, it's not scripted at all.
Mm-hmm.
Because uh, there are too many variables.
Mm-hmm.
Like for you to script something, right? Your variables need to be very like minimal.
Minimal.
Like there are 16, 17 people in the house, and they're all over the house doing whatever they want to. You can't really control that. But uh, like if you want me to like give a name to it, there is a certain sense of controlled chaos in the house. There
Mm-hmm.
is chaos,
Mm-hmm.
but they control it through tasks.
Mm-hmm.
Like the tasks they give will create certain groups, will create certain teams, will create certain friendships.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the themes they give will create certain bonds. So there is that. Like that is the control they have. Apart from that, I don't think you can ever script a show like Big Boss, bro. Like it's too many moving parts.
Mm-hmm.
Like for you to script something like that, you need to be like a mad genius.
Kind of a guy.
Yeah.
Yes. Now, I'll just have a small game with you.
Hmm.
So I'll just take the names of your fellow contestant from season 10.
Hmm.
So you'll have to address them with a single word.
Hmm.
Okay.
Hmm.
We'll start with Vinay.
Brother.
Okay. Karthik.
Karthik, winner.
Okay. Pratap.
Uh, very smart. Very, very smart.
Okay. Tanisha.
Tanisha, a good player. Good player.
Huh?
Yeah.
You actually, you accept that.
No, I feel like Tanisha was a very good Big Boss contestant.
Mm-hmm.
And initially, I like the way Tanisha was, right? Like she took the control of the entire house, of the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
Like I really liked her initially. I
Mm-hmm.
think she was the best contestant. Like whatever Uttama Kalpe, the one you did.
Uh-huh.
I think she got won it in the
The
first
best and
week.
the worst.
Yeah, yeah. So she was the best in the house.
Mm-hmm.
And also, see, Big Boss is also about giving content. I
Of
think
course.
she gave good content. So, a good player.
Sangeeta.
Uh, Sangeeta. Sangeeta to me was the smartest player in the house, bro. She was the smartest.
Not like a very fierce, brave.
She's all that.
Okay.
She's a very strong, independent woman, and she played the game very well. Also, like she didn't have a lot of support. Like she
Mhm.
didn't have like a proper team, like
To back her up.
to back her up. She almost stood alone, which was a great thing.
Nice. Michael.
Michael is another brother I have. Like like to me, like Vinay is like a close brother, like a elder brother. Michael is like my best friend, like in the house.
Nice.
Hmm.
After all that, so
Hmm.
how's your bond with your fellow contestant after
Hmm.
exiting the house? With be it with Vinay
Hmm.
or Michael or
Hmm.
Karthik,
Hmm.
how's your rapport with them after you exiting from the Big Boss house?
See, with some people, I'm really good friends.
Mhm.
Say Vinay, Michael, Gauri sir, I'm good friends with all of these people. With other people, I have no problems with anyone, bro. Like, uh, it was a game show. We did what we had to do, and once you walk out of the game, right? Say you go to play a basketball match or a cricket match, you might fight during the match on the court. Once you're out, you've let everything go and you come out. So to me, it was like that. So even now, anyone calls me to their event, I go. I had gone to Sangeeta's premiere. I had gone to Tanisha's jewelry shop opening. Vartur's another event. I have no problems with anyone, as long as they don't have a problem with me. Yeah.
So now,
Uh,
keeping Big Boss 10 aside, now,
mm,
talking about
mm,
Snehith.
mm.
Now, what's Snehith doing and what's the upcoming projects of Snehith?
See, I came into this industry to be an actor. Somewhere in the last year, I felt like people know me more by, say, Big Boss or reality show, whatever, and less because of my acting. So I've like made this conscious decision to not do much from acting, apart from acting. So there is a new TV show I've signed, like which is gonna air very soon. There are a couple of film projects that are in discussion, and I might do a play also.
Oh, very
Yeah,
nice.
so I come from theater. So I feel like a part of me wants to go back and do theater.
Mhm.
So I'm just gonna concentrate on acting and like do more of that, concentrate on my craft and my work and less of the uh, other stuff.
Nice.
Yeah.
I think that was wonderful talking to you,
Same
Snehith.
here, man.
And thank you so much for talking to News
Likewise.
First Prime. And
Likewise.
all the best for your upcoming projects and future.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much. So that was today's special of News First Prime interview. For more such updates, keep watching News First Prime.